onto CT side. So it just shows that there's nothing wrong with starting CT first, especially on this map. You can definitely make a statement on either side.
So this is round one about to get underway here. Justus Pro versus Vex Gaming Esports. And Justus Pro did get their side pick, so they will be going to CT side first. Vex Gaming is going to be on T. So let's see what Vex can do here on this T side. And Justus Pro taking a little bit of a risk here, going CT side first, hoping that there's...
Planks. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but Planks has already taken up a position in lower B with his teammates pushed up on Cat. I don't know who that is in lower mid. It looks like it's Janor. He might get caught off guard here. Yeah, it looks like Vex is immediately giving up their man advantage, but they will have a potential attempt at
AGM. AGM shutting it down in upper B, though. Excuse me, actually in the site, shooting through upper B. And the terrorists are going to try and rotate their way into middle. PTR very low, Floki very low also. It will be 4 versus 3, but 2 of these CTs are so extremely low right now. Any stray bullet, even through the corner of that door, will completely shut Floki down. Let's see if he can get away with this. Peeking more. PTR is just hiding at A. It's going to be an execute out middle. There will be 2 CTs right there trying to fight for this. And, oh, they're going to get their way into the B bomb site after Fox is able to take down AGM. So PTR down to 10 HP. I'm assuming Elegy and Elegy trying to fight back. It will be a 2-man retake. 2 versus 3 here. Let's see what Elegy is made of. If he can make something happen, he's going to be trying to work his way through the window now. Takes a ton of damage, down to 7 HP. There goes PTR. Elegy can't make it happen. Natu is able to collect him, and that will be a 2K for Fox, a 2K for Mameen also, and Vex Gaming takes first round as terrorist.
Yeah, they did a really good job of bringing that round back. Justus Pro had all the map advantage and even a player advantage for a while, but Vex stayed mobile with their strat. They were totally willing to audible. They were finding opportunities, taking them, and then falling back and waiting for more opportunities. They just really balanced that well, despite the fact that they were at all of those disadvantages. So good on them for being able to bring it back. One thing I want to point out is that Mameen is actually playing in this game. If I'm not mistaken, last time we saw Vex, it was with Bad Meets Evil in the position of Mameen, right? Or am I making that up? I can look at their old game. Yeah, in the last game they played against a Lunatic, they played without... yeah, they had Bad Meets Evil in place for Mameen.
I believe that was just because the traveling that was happening, because Mameen was at the LAN, the Boston LAN, right?
Right, that is possible.
But Mameen is back, and Mameen was playing very, very well at the LAN himself, so no big deal there. And, oh, he's back out, gets taken down. Fox quickly on the trade out of Planks, so it will be 3 versus 2. AGM, Floki left alive. Oh, there goes Floki. Now AGM in the tunnels by himself is trying to work here. He's got a CC-75 in his hands, and he's going against the 3 terrorists. They do have guns. He's going to be trying to push his way down. Vex is hunting right now. They're hunting over there to A. He has the ability to possibly get a gun in mid if he peeks at the right time, and he's going to peek when there's 2 terrorists looking at him. Now he's kind of stuck in that corner. He's going to try and escape out of there. The hunt is on. Janor is going to be the first one through. Janor does not taste enough of the CZ-75 to go down, and Vex picks up a 2nd round.
Yeah, so I just did some quick research, and it seems like you're right. That must have been just for traveling situations. But either way, a recent roster addition to Vex Gaming has been Janor. Janor actually played with them for a little bit before they became Vex Esports, when they were back as Ownage. I guess they were Ownage throughout the placement tournament, maybe even, yeah, throughout the placement tournament. They were Vex by the time they started playing pro. So Janor has spent a lot of time playing with them, and so, you know, even though he hasn't had a ton of time to acclimate to them, although at this point he should have had enough, he's played with them enough to where he wouldn't necessarily need that. And now to just hunting for heads right now.
He's able to get one. Elegy is out of his way. There goes Floki and PTR, so that's going to be a 3K for Natu at the beginning of that round. Now we have AGM Planks on the rotate here. They're going to be trying to meet Fox right there in middle. As you can see, gunfight ensues. AGM is able to take down Fox. There's another player up there. That's going to be Mameen. Natu is going to go for his 4th kill. Can he get it? Yes, he does. 4K for Natu on that round as Vex is up 3-0.
They did a good job of holding on to rifles that round as well. 4 rifles stayed up, 1 Galil, and the rest were AKs. Be interesting to see if Janor opts to throw the Galil away or just run with it. Sometimes a Galil is all you need. With that B spawn, they might be looking to rush straight into B. Sometimes 35 bullets can be an advantage. But no, that actually looks like they're going to be... I don't know why they wasted so much time in spawn if they were just going to be going in the same direction anyway. No, it looks like they're not going to be rushing directly into B, even though they had the spawn, but they are going to be controlling the upper tunnels and the lower tunnels.
So this will be 3 players down into the lower part of B tunnels. 1 player is lurking upper. The 5th and final terrorist left alive, or all 5, excuse me, are up. But the 5th is going to be top mid right now at the palm tree. Now he's working his way back to the back side of long, and that nade, oh goodness, Natu caught a nade in the back shoulder, dropped it on the ground, took some damage, and he's only down to 82 though. That could have been a lot worse if that nade would have popped down in front of him instead of a little bit behind him. And looks like terrorists are going to be setting up to try and execute their way for mid to B with the long player trying to catch a rotate. That's going to be Mameen on the lurk. And no, they're not going to go for it. They're just going to throw those smokes, see if they can force something to happen. Doesn't really look like Mameen might get caught right here. I think he got spotted. And Elige might have seen him. He's able to take him down. So that is going to be the first kill. Or Elige, I just said that. Elegy.
Yeah, now, I was going to say, now you're confusing me.
Now I'm taking yours, but I'm going to stick with Elegy just until I get told otherwise. PTR with the op, takes down Natu. There goes Elegy, finally getting taken down in the pit. Red is going to peek out, try and battle against PTR. He wins the exchange. It will be a 3 versus 3 as they smoke the long cross. That is going to be a spray from AGM. Connects with a lot of those bullets. Takes Red down very, very low. Planks getting the jump shot off. One shot dinks Janor. The next one gets the kill on him. Red is also up there. He's low too. Fox is ready to try and get Floki when he tries to peek. Floki gets taken down, and that will be the end of it when Fox is not able to get the bomb down in time. Gets killed after timer expires. AGM with that frag.
Yeah, getting killed after time is definitely not what Fox wanted to have happen, but they do have plenty of money. They still can buy up this round, and they are going to go for it. Planks in such a clutch position, sitting in that elevator or in the elevator area, jumping up and finishing off the really tagged terrorists that were on the platform. I mean, if you're in that position and you know you don't need to get a headshot or a super accurate shot, you just need to get a shot down on someone, that's definitely close enough range with the M4 where you can jump and hit that shot. But it looks like this round Vex has some momentum on long.
They've already got 2 picks there. PTR is down, Planks is down also. And now we have Vex trying to secure themselves a 4th round. Mameen is going to jump across, partially blind. He knows there should be somebody there. It's going to be Elegy. Elegy takes 1 down. That's Mameen out of the way now. And it's Floki and Elegy left alive. Let's see if they can get some more frags here. Elegy finally goes down. Floki, last CT left alive. He knows where almost all the terrorists are. He's trying to jump, get some damage off. Right there is going to be Janor, but Fox comes around from the side, is able to kill him. And that will be another round for Vex Gaming Esports. The score at the end of that will be 4-1.
That round, Vex ran a really similar strat as they did the round before it, with that just the potential or the eventual long play onto A plat. But this time they were just more aware of how Justus Pro was going to be playing it, and also they communicated more effectively in taking out the Justus Pro players, especially off those first 2 opening picks that were a little bit lucky, but super clutch for Vex Gaming. Particularly with dealing with the guy that was in the elevator area. This time, Vex Gaming did not mess around and just planted the bomb in a place where they couldn't get jumped on. He was planting behind a box completely safely. They instantly learned from Justus Pro's trick, and I like to see that they're adapting like that.
So this will be round number 6 right now. That we have
look at this B-push, though.
Ooh, that is going to catch them completely off guard. Justus Pro, if they can get above, who is that? That's going to be Janor. If they can get above, no, Janor's out of the danger zone now. But they might be able to get a good little pinch here and catch the bomb as he's trying to work up catwalk. AGM does get spotted a little early, though, so now he's going to have to try and beat Mameen and his teammate right there. Planks goes down. They get the flank off. AGM takes Mameen down. Bomb will escape, try and get away. That's going to be Red, but that is 3 guns, or a gun, excuse me, in the hands of AGM. He's already got a 2K. PTR is going long. Fox is right there waiting for him. Doesn't matter. PTR with the CZ75. Not to quickly trades him out with the headshot, taking him down. So now we have AGM. This is going to be 1 versus 2, trying to retake on the A bomb site. Flashbang goes off. Red is just baiting for his teammate Natu. AGM expects it. Doesn't stay down long enough to get around the side. Natu eventually gets the AK headshot to pull him out of that round. And Vex Gaming Esports is up by 4 now, 5-1.
Natu has really been on point for Vex Gaming. He's not top fragging for his team. Fox is currently holding that title with 9 frags, but he's sitting at an 8-1 scoreline right now. He's always alive to support his teammates, always picking up really clutch frags with from what we've seen thus far, a really nice shot. So good on him for keeping his team afloat, keeping the damage and the support up for his team. Justus Pro once again on a save, doing a double save, as it's pretty expensive to be a counter terrorist these days. It's about 28 to $34,000 across the board for Justus Pro. So certainly not rich enough where they could have even potentially forced Red very close to finding that pick on PTR, and does. PTR is so dangerous with that CZ. Taking him down early is so important.
So they're able to get that pick very early on. Fox is out of the way on Vex Gaming, though, and Vex is going to try and execute their way up Catwalk while the other two players are splitting long. So it's going to be a 2-2 split right now. Only 4 of them alive. Elegy inside the site. Red eventually gets the op shot, takes him down. Janor gets taken down by AGM. Natu ends up trading him out, so this will be a plant for long A. Natu is about to get that bomb planted. Only Floki is left alive here. As we snap over to his perspective, he just grabs himself a gun, and he's going to just beat feet out of there and go hide over by B. This will be another round for Vex Gaming Esports. The score will be 6-1, and I think our predictions are going to be extremely wrong here unless Justus Pro can really start turning it on and grab some rounds before they go to T-side.
Yeah, I'm not exactly counting Justus Pro out of it yet at this point. I mean, 2 of the rounds that they've given up to Vex Gaming have been eco rounds. I mean, this round and the last one, so that means there's 4 before that. And in those 4 before that, 3 of them came from pistol rounds. So really, they only lost 1 straight-up gun round. So the score is not necessarily indicative of how Vex Gaming has been winning, even though they have been winning. So I'm not counting Justus Pro out of it yet. They're going to be able to buy up this round. They're going to have an AWP. They're going to have even an AK to hold on to. So they're going to be able to match Vex in the firepower output. I think they have the individual talent where they can make it happen. I mean, they just have scary players pretty much across the board. I wouldn't want to peek AGM, PTR, Planks, or even from what I've seen, Elegy at this point. So I think they have what it takes. Getting that pick lower onto Fox was a really good opener by PTR, so I think they can keep it going and maybe pick up a round 1 here.
Definitely. Round number 8 is already live, and lots of damage already onto AGM and Planks. Mamine is down, Fox is down also. PTR just took Mamine out. There's Elegy getting rid of Red, so Justus Pro looking poised to try and grab themselves a second round. Elegy pushing towards the longhouse right now. Natu is right there with the bomb. His teammate Janor is wrapping back through terrorist spawn and now over towards outside the longhouse up top. They're both going to move their way into long, so let's snap over to Elegy's perspective and see who's going to win this gun battle. Is it going to be Natu or Elegy that's going to peek? Here comes the flash, partially blind. Elegy is right there, blind. Doesn't matter though, is able to get 1. He can't take Janor down. Janor is down to 4 HP though, so this will be 1 versus 4. This is going to be a tough hard battle for Janor.
Yeah, pretty much impossible. At this point, I would not advocate that he just goes out and dies, but with 30 seconds left on the clock, he really wants to make sure he doesn't get caught in a situation where he has no time on the clock. And, yeah, wow, just throwing his back right at some CTs who are creeping up behind him. Yes, yeah, there is no real right answer for Janor here with 4 HP, but he found the wrong end of a bullet from Flowsick, so... once again, Justus Pro returning to the scoreboard with a round win and held on to a bunch of rifles there. So that's going to be super important. It's going to allow them to potentially chain together rounds here. Vex Gaming saved up a bunch in their bank, but clearly not enough, as Natu is currently rocking a Pro 90. The Pro 90 play out of Natu. I'm going to give him a lot of trash talk about that later.
Pro 90 is nothing to play with. We're going to see Flowsick actually pushing his way up mid. He's able to get it 1 pick. That takes down Natu. They are going to be on a buy right here. That pick was very, very needed for Justus Pro to get this going early on. Flowsick does go down to 8 HP, though. Planks on the other side of things down to 34. So both those players are very, very lit right now. The rest of Vex Gaming is basically, they're all sitting at full HP. Yeah, every one of them is at full HP. Red does still have the op, and we're going to see here, it looks like they're going to be executing their way up Catwalk. Yeah, they're going to be going for this, trying to make some peeks happen here. Wisely going to drop back. That's going to be Fox who gets back out of there. We have Red, Mamine, and Fox all stacked up. The other terrorist that's alive is actually going to be working his way from T-spawn into the upper B. He's going to be able to get out of there, hopefully get in there, try and take a pick off one of these players that's on the platform. That's going to be AGM that he's going to go for and try and kill if AGM isn't ready for it. And also in the site is going to be Flowsick now. Terrorists stacked up in middle. Can they get the pick right there on Flosick? They fire a bomb. Planks, doesn't matter though. PTR is able to take down Fox. Bomb is going to be running its way through the lower B tunnels into upper B. They only have 23, 22 seconds on the clock now. They got to execute upper. Janor goes down to AGM, so Mameen versus AGM as the CTs rotate. Mameen is able to get the pick off, take AGM down. He does not have that much time to get some gunfights in to try and get this bomb plant. And peeks mid, Flosick is able to take him down. That is going to be another round for Justus Pro. Score will be 3-6 Vex Gaming.
Yeah, this is now, this is Justus Pro's real opportunity to narrow the gap, bring the game back. They are going to be facing off against a saving Vex Gaming, so they will have opportunities to pick up even more round wins. Now 2 dying earlier in the round seems like it set back Vex Gaming really badly. He had been doing really well, but I didn't realize how integral he was. It seems like he was getting the majority of the picks and really making the rounds happen for his team. And when he died so early in the round, it seemed like they were kind of lost. They didn't know where to go. No one could find picks anywhere. But with the long rush this round, they are finding some success.
Definitely. This is going to be round number 10 here. Vex Gaming doing what they can to try and keep this pain train rolling that they got going on. They got 2 picks out of the way already. That's going to be Flosick, who tries to get one of his own, and he does. He takes down Red. Natu is right there with the gun, though. Natu is able to take down Flosick, so it's going to be 2 versus 4. AGM's pushed up the mid. He gets 1 frag. He's going to try and drop back before terrorists peek him. He does have a teammate with an op in the mid double doors. Can PTR make something happen here? Peter's got to try and hit that shot. Not able to hit him twice. Mameen just runs directly up the catwalk with the bomb. He knows for a fact he's clear and good to go. The rest of the terrorists will wrap their way around through long. They know for a fact both CTs were either mid or in lower B at the mid area, and they're going to get that bomb down safely. They've picked up 2 guns now. Janor's got 1, Fox has 1, and Mameen just over there with the bomb. He does not have a gun. He only has a CZ-75, but this will be a 2 versus 3 retake. Bomb should be planted for long. I didn't get to see where it went down. I'm just going to assume by the positioning from Janor and Fox that it is. Yeah, so they're going to push up. Mameen is right there. Smoke is in the way. Mameen is all over the top of that. AGM is on the wrong side of it. He gets taken down. Fight him. Peter is just going to run away with the op and get out of there. He's going to save in lower B. But that will be another round for Vex Gaming Esports. Score will be at the end of that 7-3.
Yeah, Mameen made a really awesome, kind of gutsy play by running straight up cat, knowing that PTR was putting the op pressure on him. Actually, I think PTR shot at him like had at least 2 clean shots that Mameen was able to dodge before throwing the smoke down and allowing himself to get up cat. And it was great communication that Mameen told his teammates exactly what he was doing and allowed them to know to just fall back, go long, don't battle these players. We know exactly where they are. We know we have all of this to ourselves. Why even engage them here? It's pointless to engage them here. So just really smart play by Vex Gaming. A great eco round for them, using that long push initially to pick up guns, and then just great communication as a follow-up. It's just solid play all around.
So it's looking like it's going to be a Vex Gaming Esports push down the long A. 4 of them are there. 1 player is in top mid, just kind of lurking. That's going to be Natu playing that position. He should be calling. No, he's not calling anything from where he's at. He's just watching to see if anybody comes towards catwalk. And that's going to be a Mameen who goes down to Elegy. PTR takes Fox down. Elegy going for a second one, gets Reds out of the way. And now, only 1 terrorist over there. The other one's trying to execute Cat. That's going to be Natu, who makes a nice turn shot to take down Planks before he gets traded out by AGM. And that will be a big round with a big 2K for Elegy. Vex Gaming is still up 7-4.
In both situations where Elegy was still alive and Vex Gaming was currently taking long, he did that exact same move. He fell back to the site and fell back behind the double stack boxes and waited and was just pixel peeking for heads. And when heads would show up, he would just shoot them. His crosshair was already there. I'm surprised that Vex Gaming didn't pick up on this the last time he attempted that. But now that they've done it twice, I have to imagine that they're aware of it. And they did shut him down pretty much instantly the first time he made that play. I think he only got 1 kill the last time, but now that he got a 3K off of it, you know he's going to try to repeat that success again. So if Vex Gaming goes along, I'd like to see them put a little more tension on Elegy and take him out early so they can take the plat.
And it looks like we're going to see an execute into the B bomb site from Vex. Oh man, they haven't even. Where is the call? Where is the call on Floki? He is able to get the 4K AGM with the other kill, but how does Floki not get called right there? That is insane. Justus Pro wins another round, 7-5. Vex Gaming, though.
Yeah, I'm sure they never even knew that Flowstick was there. The combination between the silencer and the distraction that AGM was throwing down, I think a lot of them didn't even know where they were getting killed from until after, a few seconds after their death. They had, time to process it and realize or look in their death cam and see where Flowstick was, but not enough time for them to call effectively and allow their teammates to react. So smart play and smart crossfire by Flowstick and AGM.
Let's see, Elegy is going to be your pit player currently. That's going to be PTR, who peeks into the mid, is able to get a shot off. Floki, once again, playing that smoke up middle, is able to collect one kill before he gets taken down. PTR on a burner right now. He's got a 3K. Janor, last one left. He's going to be outside B. AGM on the push, and Justus Pro has all but evened this half up, 7-6 in favor of Vex.
Yeah, with Vex saving this round, Justus Pro is going to have an opportunity to completely tie it up, and I'm definitely not surprised by this. I'm actually a little more surprised that they let Vex get to as strong of a start as they did, because certainly Justus Pro is kind of letting Vex Gaming have it now. They haven't really, or the rounds they've won in the past 3 straight that they've won, they haven't really been close rounds. They've been shutting down Vex Gaming pretty effectively, and it's a combination of them now figuring out what Vex Gaming is doing, their strategies, setting up to stop it, but PTR could not stop the AWP, or excuse me, the CZ that was in the hands of Red, as the terrorists have now pretty much taken the A-bomb site.
They have the A-bomb site. Bomb is down. There goes Natu, able to get the 1 dig off, and only 1 CT left alive now. That is going to be Planks. He's on the catwalk. He's by himself. This is 1 versus 3. All terrorists now have picked up rifles, or actually 2 picked up rifles, and one op. Oh, Planks just runs directly through that fire. Takes him down to 72. He's going to peek right now. Bomb is going to get planted A. He's going to try and get Natu from behind. He looks over towards B. Can't hear where it is now. Now he hears the sound. Knows for a fact that it's the A bomb site. He's going to be pushing up through CT spawn. There's going to be 2 terrorists at long A. Bomb looks like it's planted for long A. Yeah, it's planted for long A. Janor is right there, though. Here comes the peek from Planks. He gets 1. Fox is still there with an op. He's only going to be able to get the headshot if he can get this. He gets up behind the box, though. He's going to throw the smoke down. He's got to realize there was another terrorist left alive. Janor is able to get the headshot on him. 2K for Janor. And Vex Gaming Esports has won the half, 8-6. One last round.
Eco. Yeah, of the 8 rounds that they've won, 2 of them have come from straight-up eco rounds where they only bought pistols. So winning the super clutch rounds, and in times where Justus Pro could really double down and could have even potentially taken the lead with the eco damage that they were able to put on Vex, instantly reversed, and because of that, Vex locking up the first half win at least 8-7. So we'll see how this round shakes out for them, but I don't know. I guess it's not really a bad half for either. Thus far, there haven't really been any notable winners or losers of this half. It's really just going to come down to this round and the pistol round of the next half. That's really going to determine who's in what position.
Oh, Red's in a good spot. Oh my goodness, he just ran directly past him. That was Planks. He was partially blind, but he does eventually get traded out. AGM on the takedown, so it's going to be 4 versus 3 in favor of Vex Gaming Esports right now. They've already taken control of this half. They've officially won it, even if they lose this round. Natu is getting taken down right there by Elegy. PTR also gets a kill of his own to even things out, so this will be 2 versus 2 here. And Fox and Janor, bomb will get planted. Janor's right there. I do believe Elegy wanted to try and pop that up over the wall. Did not work that way. It just kind of rolled across the ground directly in front of him. And Elegy and his... What's that?
Oh, the terrorists currently have a Molotov apiece, so even when these smokes dissipate, they are going to be able to kind of keep the CTs off a little bit. Janor also in a great position to take Elegy out as PTR dives in the site.
Oh, he's made it in. No one knows it. Oh, Fox was ready for it, though. Is eventually able to get the headshot on him. And that is going to be your first half as Vex Gaming takes that 9-6. But now we're going to have Justus on T-side.
Yeah, we're going to see Justus's attempt here on their T-side. Now, I think they're going to be able to put it together and give Vex Gaming a run for their money. With the 9-6 scoreline, I mean, definitely Vex was the winner. They won the half. They, decisively won 3 more rounds than Justus Pro. But a 9-6 scoreline on Dust 2 doesn't necessarily mean, or on the T side of Dust 2 doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to lock it up so easily. It's kind of like Nuke, where technically you can win the half without necessarily winning the overall situation. So a pistol round from Justus Pro and some rifle round control from them, and I definitely see them making a comeback. So if Vex Gaming can take this pistol round pretty decisively, not allow Justus Pro to get a bomb plan, and they can stay out of eco trouble, then they might be able to wade through this one. But I really don't see Justus Pro giving it up so easily.
Yeah, definitely. I think Justus Pro should. We both predicted that Justus Pro was going to be able to take this. Vex Gaming did get Terrorist side first, so they had a little bit of advantage there. I do feel that maybe that was the plan there. Justus Pro was just going to try and bring this back on their stronger second side. So let's see if they're able to do it. There's only a 3-round advantage for Vex Gaming, so it's not
insurmountable.
It's not huge. It is Dust too, so I mean it's not.
Right. For all we know, Justus Pro is about to just throw it down and win,
Yes.
10 rounds straight, and 16-9, quick victory. Or we could just see Vex Gaming just absolutely shut it down themselves. That's the thing about Dust 2 is it's kind of a grab bag, and it's a grab bag with two grab bag teams, if that makes any sense. So who knows what these teams are really capable of. And we saw Justus Pro start off really slowly in this game and start to hit their stride towards the middle and end. So if they can keep up that momentum, find the spot they were at, and maybe around round 8 or round 9 when they started stringing together wins, then maybe they'll be able to bring it back. But really, it's just, I mean, Counter-Strike is a massive game of who knows, but I think this game in particular at this point is really a large case of who knows.
Yeah, definitely. We're just waiting for this to get live here, guys. I do believe only one player is left. That's Peter. I'm assuming it was probably a bathroom break, had to get ready. The stress was getting to him. And then then we'll get this game live. Justus Pro versus Vex Gaming Esports. And both of these teams really, really want this win. This should get, if Justus Pro gets this is their, what, 3rd or 4th win now?
It will be their Justus Pro's 3rd win and Vex Esports' 4th win.
Ooh, Justus Pro is already listed as 4 and 6 right now. How is that?
They have forfeit wins. The ones I have written down do not include any forfeit wins because those are given to all teams.
Yes.
I think with forfeit wins, Vex is something like maybe 5 and 5, but we're talking about real raw data here. Raw data.
Yes, we're going live right now, guys. This is the start of second half here. Justus Pro is now your T-side team. And if Vex Gaming Esports is going to try and see what they can do on CT side. As we see here, it looks like 2 players executing up the catwalk right now. The other 3 terrorists are just going to be over at B. These 2 players on catwalk really need to get a pick to try and sell this.
Red's getting so much information. The number 7 player, Red, pushed all the way through the long house. They know they're not going to be going long at all.
Oh, but it's already too late. The split is happening. The mid to B is already going, but Mameen just shuts down Peter, and now Natu's going to be looking towards the window. There goes Mameen. There goes Natu. The B side has been officially taken. Now it's going to be a retake. Oh, Fox is right there in the door, though. He's able to get some damage down and just completely remove Elegy from this round. Fox is going to drop into the site. Where is the call there from Floki? He just is going to peek that, and now it's going to be a 2 versus 3. Planks, last one left alive. He goes down at the end of that. Big round there for Fox with the 3K. That is going to be a defuse, and Vex Gaming Esports wins the first pistol of second half.
Yeah, huge retake from Fox. As you said, getting into the site with so catching some of the terrorists off guard with the way he kind of dove right through the window and into the site, and then put it together with really nice shots. Just instantly obliterated Flowsick, who was the one who caught him coming out of the window. So a very important pick. They're also going straight up rifles across the board. Oh, almost. Now to buys a Bison troll. But so close. Almost rifles across the board. They are really in a position where they don't want to get ecoed. And last round they reacted kind of slowly to the information that they were given. I thought with Red pushed all the way out through long as Fox gets a sick mid 2K spray down. I thought they were going to react a little more early and start to shuffle those players into CT, but at the end of the day, it didn't really matter.
This will be an execute into the B bomb site here. Mameen was all over it, though, shuts it down. That's going to be a 2K for Mameen, a 3K for Fox, and Vex Gaming Esports is now up 11-6.
Yes, Justus Pro did, in fact, get a bomb plant on their first round, but it doesn't look like they're actually going to be going for it. They're just upgrading their pistols and are not looking for that round 3 surprise buy. In reaction, now to actually throws away his Bison for an M4. So I think they are even expecting Justus Pro to have rifles this round. I want to see if that influences their play and how they set up.
So this will be round 18 that we're live into right now. Vex Gaming does have the advantage with rifles here. Let's see if LG can make something happen. And he does. He's able to take down Fox. So now the man advantage will go to Justus Pro. Score is still 6-11 in favor of Vex. And Justus Pro does have the one-player advantage here. They're going to peek and get a little information. Elegy, once again, with another kill. Going for a third. Is able to get the third. That's going to be some dropped rifles right there. That's a fourth for Elegy. Oh, my goodness. Getting 4 kills already. Janor, Floki is going to be right there. Janor is going to spot him. Elegy is going to go on the hunt here. Let's see. Give the ace to Elegy. The eco round ace for Justus Pro could be in Elegy's hands. Janor takes some damage. Can Elegy do it? And he does. That is going to be an ace on an eco round, but not the way you would think. The ecoing team had the ecoing player that actually got the ace. My hat's off to Elegy for making that happen. 3 kills with that CC-75.
That was a huge play. The two counter-terrorists who were in the middle really dropped the ball, letting Elegy run through a smoke to put together those first 2 CZ kills. And he was really quick on his toes, picking up that M4 and instantly transitioning it into a third frag on the CT that was ramp. That little 3-piece right there was just really so important. He single-handedly won the round for them, even before them by getting those first 3 picks. But just topping it off with an ace is the cherry on top. So really, really sick play from Elegy, racking up 5 more frags and thrusting himself to the top of the scoreboard for his team.
So now Justus Pro is catching up slightly here. Vex Gaming Esports still up 11-7, and as you can see, Vex Gaming Esports will be on a light buy with some pistols. Let's see if they can just do what Elegy just did to them. I don't know if it's going to happen, but it was pretty exciting when Elegy just made that go down. And it looks like all our terrorists are going to be stacked up. Oh, excuse me, 4 terrorists are stacked up onto the catwalk right now. 1 is outside Longhouse. And it looks like, oh, they're trying to throw that fake. PTR is trying to see if he can pull some players. It's not really going to work for him. Floki gets a kill. AGM lurking long is able to pick up 1. Now only 3 CTs, 2 CTs left alive. Natu on the flank gets 1. He's not going to be able to get up there and get that gun as he gets taken by Elegy. Mameen, last one left at the elevator, goes down to Floki, and that will be another round for Justus Pro. 11-8 in favor of Vex.
Yeah, it was just so clutch. The timing of Elegy. I'm still stuck on that last round, but the long-term ramifications of that eco win are huge. Right now, Vex Gaming is currently bought out as much as they can be bought out. They are pretty much all zeroed out. The richest player only has $300 in the bank, and they got kind of tooled around last round, although they did only have pistols. So hopefully with rifles in their hands now, they can make a stand, because if not, they're going to be forced on 1, if not 2 saves in a row. So really important round for Vex Gaming to, if not win the round, at least do a lot of damage or take guns out of the Justus Pro players' hands. They have to do something.
Definitely. This will be round 20 right now that we're in the middle of. Vex Gaming Esports is up 11-8. No picks yet into the round, but we're seeing a slow play here from Justus Pro, trying to work and see where they can get a pick. 2 players outside long, 1 on the catwalk. Actually, 2 near the catwalk, 1's more towards the Xbox, 1 in the lower B, and pretty much a default setup here for Vex Gaming Esports, except for the mid player has actually worked his way into the B bomb site, and he's playing pretty much from window right now. So it's going to be a 2-3, 2 players up in B, 1's really watching the mid, so it's kind of like a 1-1-3, but he's not really aggressive there, not really having Xbox control or double doors control. And then over at A, you're going to have 2 players that are going to be near or watching the long, and then 1 should be towards the catwalk side. It's going to be a smoke mid from terrorist side, Justus Pro. Oh, here comes the execute up top. Nachu could have got a really mean flank off right there on that push. Doesn't happen for him. Mameen is still in the site, gets 1 before he gets traded out by AGM, and it's going to be a 2 versus 3 in favor of Justus Pro. Bomb will be getting planted in the B bomb site. Here comes the rotate from Red and Janor. It looks like they're both going outside the doors to try and get this 2v3 retake done. And this is going to be a little hard for them to get in there and make this happen. PTR or Peter is still with that op. AGM with an AK. Elegy with an M4. Here comes somebody trying to push in. That's going to be Red. Gets taken down by Elegy. Janor still alive. He gets 1. Can he get another one? Elegy is down. Ooh. That is a huge play for Janor, getting a 3K to close the round out and the diffuse. So 1 versus 3 eco, or 1 versus 3 clutch right there, excuse me, to give the round win to Vex Gaming, and they needed to get them momentum back.
Yeah, that was really huge. I was getting ready, prepared to talk about how Vex Gaming blew that hold in middle, but at the end of the day, Janor was able to mop it up for them. I thought the purpose of Now2 in the window of the BR, wow, Red just took Flow6's head off. But I thought the purpose of Now2 in window and having Fox and CT was to communicate for when the mid to B smokes go off, and for them to crossfire those mid players, have Fox spam his way through the smoke and have Now2 peek that small angle from the window. But interestingly enough, he tried to do that upper B flash push after they got the intel that the mid smokes were going off. I'm not sure if that was just a mistake and Now2 was just a little out of position to make the crossfire happen, but I think that strat could be a lot more effective, and they could be a lot more effective with the hold if Now2's looking towards mid like he is now.
Let's see this execute there. That's going to be Natu, who's able to take down Elegy. So Planks on the trade of Natu. Mamin takes Planks down. So trades across the board here. AGM, last Terrace left alive. He gets a good flank off. He evens that out. That's a 3K for AGM to get this into an even round here. This is going to be a 1 versus 1 battle. Mamin is right there. AGM makes the peek. Can he get out? He's only got 90 HP. Mamin takes him down. And Vex Gaming Esports is stringing some round wins together here. They're up 13-8.
Yeah, super clutch round wins, especially clutch that Mamin was able to grab that op for Red for him to continue to put the mid pressure on Justus Pro. The way they played that round seemed to make a lot more sense. Now2 was unfortunately unaware that Planks was so close to him in the window area when he got shot in the side of the head, but the fact that he was able to peek out of the door and take one down while Justus Pro had the threat of getting flanked at the same time just adds that much more uncertainty to the take. So I liked what they had going that round a lot more, and it just so happened that Now2 went 1 for 1, and then Mamin was right there for the trade on Now2, so they were able to make the hold happen.
This will be round 22. Vex Gaming is up. No one has died on either side of things, though, but there is long control right now from Justus Pro. 3 players there, 1 above the pit. Elegy is going to be coming up. Fox is right there. Red is able to get the first kill. Fox is just waiting with his back turned in case there's a flashbang. He's going to peek out. Red will still get the kill anyways. And here comes the rest of the execute. That was going to be a split on A. That was going to be a 3-2-2 count while like 3 long A. The 3 long A are still trying to work their way around. Jnor's in a good position to get taken down. He does. Red is out of the way also. Watching the cross, though, is going to be Mamin. He gets 1. He gets 2. Only 1 terrorist left alive now. That's going to be Peter. Peter knows where Natu is. Natu is just sitting there very, very low. If Peter only had a nade, he would get that shot. He tries to go for the shot anyways. He's going to run down long and just try and get out of there. He's just going to save this op. Only 25 seconds left in the round, and this will be another round for Vex Gaming Esports. Score will be 14-8 when this ends.
Yeah, Mamin is actually going to peek towards mid to try to find Peter right now, but it looks like he's not going to be able to. Peter running all the way to the safe part of spawn, so he's going to be able to get away with that op. Smart play by him, knowing when to save and knowing that he was pretty... It was pretty much impossible for him to win that round, acknowledging the situation. So it is smart that he's going to be holding on to an op, as the rest of his team is not all there money-wise. They're going to have to... I assume they're going to try to force up around that op, but it looks like they are. They are instantly buying 2 Galils and AK, and I think Elegy is going to buy a Galil as well. No, just no rifle on Elegy at all, just straight up pistol play. So I think Vex Gaming smells blood in the water now. I think they know they have Justus Pro on their back foot. Their main threat is PTR with the op, who just got a pick with it, so the round is not over yet, and Elegy getting very quickly out long.
Elegy with the CC75 once again doing work with it. Already a 2K to enter this round. That's going to be Janor, Fox, and Red completely out of the way here. Justus Pro is going to be executing their way up to long A. They have coverage at long A. They have coverage on the catwalk, so the 2 guns left are going to be Mamin and Natu. And Natu's going to try and duck down under Planks. The duck really didn't work right there, but Planks did not connect on those kills. Elegy is right there above Natu, though. Can he get the damage? Yes, gets him right in the face with a silenced M4. And there goes Natu. So only Mamin left alive now by himself with an op. There's a player in T-spawn. There's a player in tunnels. If he takes this op shot, they know exactly where he is now. And his head becomes exposed. Peter is able to take that off, and that's another round for Justus Pro. Score is 14-9, as Justus Pro is still alive in this game.
Fox is clearly frustrated by Elegy. As soon as he dies, in chat he wrote, "Why do you buy rifles, Elegy?" And he's kind of right. I mean, LG has been so much more successful with just the CZ, running out and getting in the faces of the Vex players than he has been with a. I mean, no, he definitely hasn't been as successful, but he's been really, really successful making those random clutch rounds happen. So I don't know why they don't put him in a position where he can make that happen with a rifle. He clearly has been finding all the entry frags he needs.
Elegy already with a couple big kills. That's 2 for him before he gets traded out. So now we only have Red left alive by himself. And this is like Justus Pro is going to grab themselves another round and bring this within 4. If they can prevent this 1 versus 3, that Red might try and make happen. I think he's just going to try and hunt for a gun. If he can kill AGM right here. Sees him. Can he get the kill? Can he get it? No, not able to. Brings AGM down to 19 HP. AGM gets a 2K. Elegy with a 2K that round. And Justus Pro has brought it back within 4 rounds.
Yes, and with that crazy play from Elegy that has now damaged Vex's economy, they're in a position where they're now double saving. They don't quite have enough money to make the buy happen. They do have a 4-round cushion over Justus Pro, so they don't need to force up right now, and I think intelligently they're not. They're opting just to use their secondary pistols, their upgraded pistols, maybe try to find a pick, a gun. Fox finding one on Cat immediately before getting traded out, but yeah, they just need to get guns, do some damage.
Amin is able to get one, and he's going to be the last one left alive. He does have that AK in his hands. Flash is coming. PTR is not going to push him, but there is a push coming down Catwalk. That's going to be Elegy. Elegy is shooting so well right now. That's a 2K for Elegy, a 2K for AGM, and Justus Pro is within 3 now. Score is 14-11. Vex.
Yeah, Vex is also going to be buying up this round, so this is their chance to close out the game. They could do some lasting damage to Justus Pro, lock up that 15th round, that huge sigh of relief that they need. I think they can do it. Let's see what Red can do with that op. See if he can avoid the punishment from the op on PTR. But no, it looks like Justus Pro is going to be gearing up for a long play. And they've had pretty solid success going out long, especially smoking it out and rushing it. But no, they're going to be moving away from it.
Let's see what we can have happen here. This is round 25. Justus Pro is making quite the game out of this and bringing it back very, very close here. Vex Gaming has already locked up 14 rounds. If they can get one more, we will be forced into overtime if they don't win. And the boost works. And Peter is able to get that shot off on Natu as he looked over the top of the mid-double doors to get that down. So that's one player down for Vex Gaming. Floki almost just goes down to Mamin right there on the peak. This is going to draw a rotate here. Vex is going to be in position. Oh, Peter, if that smoke goes away just a second longer, he's going to be able to get the shot off on Fox. Red should have heard that, though. Now they know there's an op there for sure. They should be trying to bring their way back to the A-bomb site. Planks is going to execute out long. He's going to catch Red right here, or is Red going to grab him? Red is the winner of that exchange, and the terrorists are executing out middle. That smoke did not go off fast enough. Janor spraying through it is able to get Flowsick out of the way. Mamin looking through the window gets one before he goes down. That's Peter on the trade, so it's going to be a 2 versus 3. Bomb site B is wide open. They're going to get the bomb planted. They're going to have 2 AKs, AGM and Peter right there. Peter's going to get up in the window. He's going to try and go for this peek. Can't get the damage off. Just scares Reds right there. Red will look away, throws that flashbang over the top, throws the second one. That one's going to work. Fox takes down AGM. PTR in the back of the site. He gets traded out after getting a kill. That'll be Fox with that one. And Vex will lock up their 15th round. Peter with a big 3K that round. On the other side of things, Fox with a 2K. And Vex now in position. If they lose out from here, they go to overtime.
Yeah, that's definitely a comfortable place for Vex to be. I mean, I've said this multiple times. I always found that when I play, locking up the 15th round is way harder than locking up the 16th round. There's something about that pressure of getting the 1. Like, yeah, 16 wins you the game, but 15 is just like that weight off your shoulders where it's like, all right, we can win now. So good for them for finding that moment. But PTR very quickly stripping of them of that as he gets a through smoke through the wall pick down the mid double doors.
Let's see if they can keep this going here. Justus Pro trying to even things up. If they lose any one of these remaining rounds here, that'll be game, and Vex Gaming Esports will bring it home. Justus Pro doing what they can here. They're battling back the entire game, battling backwards, trying to win back up. Let's see if they can keep it going. Flosic gets a kill. Planks gets a kill also. This is going to be 5 versus 2 now. They've secured the B bomb site, and Vex is very comfortable with their lead currently. They are just going to drop back and save their rifles and live to fight another day.
Yeah, they have no hope of buying up next round, so holding on to these rifles is going to be really important. Who is that all the way pushed up in... and Cat. Janor is going to be in a lot of trouble as the hunt is coming in. Fire also currently chasing him. He will get taken down, so not going to be able to hold on to that one. Really, really gutsy play by Justus Pro, fully spreading out around the map, completely leaving the bomb exposed and unattended to hunt down those guns and take the guns out of their hands. Definitely the smart play. I mean, if VexX Gaming was able to hold on to the rifles, they could have made an eco round potentially happen, but now they're going to have to do it with just their USPs. I mean, maybe they'll buy up secondary pistols, but they don't really even have enough money for that. It looks like they're just going to save mostly completely up for the big guns. And man, PTR is just so quick, doing damage to all the players, seemingly every round, but could not pick up a kill this round.
And this is going to be an eco round here from VexX Gaming. His head is gone. Fox is gone. Natu is down to 25 HP currently. And let's see if they can continue to execute here. Floki is working down mid. Only one player left to beat. That's going to be Natu right there. He gets just ripped apart. Planks was all over that, ready for someone to be there. Just absolutely melts him. So now Mamin on the rotate and his teammate. Mamin goes down on the rotate. Janor, last one left alive. He gets taken down as Planks peeks out the window towards mid. And Justus Pro has brought this to a 15-13. Vex is still up. They're still in danger. If Justus Pro loses a single round, this game is over.
Yeah, even still, VexX Gaming is looking to save this round. Their economy still isn't in good enough shape that they are willing to bring it down to the potential overtime round. I mean, for them, it's not worth it to half buy this round and then, save for a loss. At this point, they might as well save this round and put it all on the line next round with guns up and go for that potential 16 to 14 win. That's what they're hoping for, but I think we might be in for some overtime here. If VexX Gaming can't put it together with the rifles next round, assuming that they don't get the eco this round. Who knows what can happen? There's too many variables.
Let's see what's going to happen here. Justus Pro playing very slow here. They're assuming Vex might have bought on this round. They haven't got enough information yet to realize that there is no buy coming from Vex. Oh, that is going to be AGM getting a 2K. He's seeing only pistols now, so they should know. There's going to be Natu pushing. Does not matter. He does have that CZ75. Gets one before the trade-out happens. Elegy is right all over the top of that. Takes down Janor, so only Mamin left alive now. I don't think Elegy saw Mamin pushing down through lower B. He might have seen his head for just a second, but that will be a bomb plant at A. And Mamin is up on top of Catwalk. He's going to try and take down Planks. He does take down Planks. He gets called, though. He's going to go grab that gun. And let's see if he just goes for the save here. And does the smart play. Yeah, he's going to do the smart play. Save for that. What is he's going back down lower? No.
I mean, at this point, they're going to be buying up no matter what. So him wanting to save that AK is purely going to be about him or one of his teammates just wanting an AK instead of an M4. I don't know why he would sit right here. Okay, that seemed super gutsy. It seemed like he was very pickable from that position. I wonder if AGM saw him. Do you think AGM saw him when he jumped?
I don't think so, but you never
Doesn't seem like it. No, it does not.
I feel like he would have hunted.
A little bit of GoTV lag there. As we move into our final round of the regular game, yeah. VexX Gaming, 1 round away from locking up the win. Justus Pro, 1 round away from sending this to overtime. Really close game overall. Absolutely impressed by both teams, and I'm very impressed by VexX. I mean, there was a long time where they were kind of going through a cold period, so to see them playing well against a good team, it warms my heart.
Fox will open up the round. He gets the first pick. That's Elegy out of the way, but Planks quickly trades out Fox. And so the hot hand on Justus Pro side, Elegy is down now. So it's going to be 4-on-4. Mamin gets 1. They're going to still try and execute her. Natu is all over the top of that. That is a shutdown B strat. And there's going to be a 2 versus 4 situation now in favor of VexX Gaming. And Vex is just going to lock down that B bomb site. They have the bomb dropped in the middle of B. They are set up and ready for this. And this is looking like it's going to be a Vex round. Yeah, there goes Peter. Now only 1 terrorist left alive. alive. Let's get over onto his perspective. That's going to be the number 3 of Planks. We're on Planks now. Let's see if he can do anything. This will be 1 versus 4. A tough round when he's going to wait for the smoke to dissipate so he can try and peek out and get a kill here. Mameen is able to take him down, and that is going to do it. 16-14 in favor of Vex Gaming Esports. Good job to them for